almost up to my nipple. Is your natural hair dry? Dry wear. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Charlie Zena if this is your first time here, and in today's video, first of all, you know it's getting cold outside. The winter is creeping on us, and what happens with our natural hair in the winter time is that it gets dry. Let's be real, our hair dries up really quickly, whether it's winter time or the springtime or the fall or the summer. But in the winter time, it gets dry even faster. And so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what you need to do on your wash days to make sure that your hair does not dry out if you want to do a nice twist out, and it'll actually make your hair last longer. So if you're interested in seeing that video, then make sure you just keep on watching. Alright, so you guys know one of the main issues that we have with our hair in the winter time is that it just gets dry. Typically, when I don't want to wear my hair out in the winter, I just throw it up in a bun like this. I don't always want to wear my hair in a bun like this because what's going to happen is I put too much tension on my edges. My edges needs to grow back. So I still want to be able to wear my hair out in the winter time. I want to have my curls, I want to have my twists out, but I just don't want it to dry out. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I like to do during my winter hair care routine that I cannot skip. Otherwise, yeah, no good. Alright guys, so we're going to get started with my winter hair care routine, and first things first is you want to make sure, first of all, this was supposed to be a twist out, okay? Before I could even take the twist out, my hair dried up, so I had to just pull it back. So yeah, now I know I have to do something different. So this is a step that people probably don't always do every time they wash their hair, but definitely you don't want to miss it during the winter months because that's when your hair gets really dry, really fast. And dry hair, what happens to dry hair? It breaks off. But first things first, we're gonna do a pre-poo. And I'm gonna be using for this pre-poo Shea butter. It's all natural, straight from Africa. And in this spray bottle, I like to use the spray bottle as well just because this really helps this seal in, like it helps it penetrate. This water also has a little bit of baby oil in it. Check out my video where I actually did a full baby oil pre-poo and how my hair turned out. That was really nice. I'll link it up here for you guys to check that out. But yeah, so this has a little bit of baby oil in it, and then I'm gonna do mostly shea butter. And I like to do my pre-poo in parts. I don't just like to put it in and just go like this. In the winter time, I'm telling you guys, your hair is gonna dry out really quick if you try to wear it out. So I like to do my pre-poo in parts. Obviously, the parts don't have to be perfect, but don't just try and like put it all over your whole head at one time. That's just not really gonna do what it needs to do. It's not gonna give what it's supposed to give. So this is really the first time I'm doing this routine. So after this, you'll definitely see the results from what this looks like from when I actually do the whole winter hair care routine. I don't know, guys, you guys might not think my hair looks that dry, but I started doing more co-washes instead of like washing it all the way out. That's another thing you could do if you don't have time to pre-poo. Just do a co-wash instead of washing with shampoo. So this has water, and like I said, it has water and baby oil. Just gonna get it wet. It doesn't need to be soaking wet, just a little bit, just enough so that you can put some shea butter on top. Since it's winter, the shea butter is kind of hard, so I like to rub it in my hand so it can melt up a little bit. We're gonna try and get that all over as much as we possibly can. And I also like to do my prayer hands. The ends. This is what I've been noticing as well. My ends have been getting so dry, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to have to end up going to get another trim just because I'm not keeping my ends moisturized and they're just breaking off. So make sure you get the ends with this shea butter for real. I always love to do a little length checking on my videos. You guys can kind of see. From the last one, is it growing a little bit more? I think so. It's almost up to my nipple. You can be very generous with this because this is what's gonna protect your hair. I'm gonna put it in a big old twist, And I plan to do about 6 big old twists. I like to twist them up just because that keeps it locked in. Because I'm gonna let this stuff sit in my hair for some time. Adding more to the ends because that's what needs it the most. Oh my god, I can already feel how dry this is in compared to how this feels. It's so crazy. So you want to make sure your hair is damp, obviously, like I said. I also want to make sure it's getting on my roots because those also, for some reason, they get really dry. I don't know. It's like the roots and the ends, they need the most care. I also have coconut oil that I sometimes use for my PRE POO, but I really wanted to use my shea butter because it's thicker and this is the first time I'm doing it. So after that, then I could use something that's more lighter, which is my coconut oil after. This is literally already just doing a good job for my hair. I could feel it. Alright, so these are my first 2 parts. I think you guys kind of get it. I'm going to do the rest off camera and then I'll be right back to show you what I'm going to do after they're all in. Alright, so here are my little 6 doodle twists sitting in my hair. Sitting lovely. I'm just going to take some of this and kind of get it all over. Get on my edges. Oh my god. I feel like my edges really need that moisture. These are so dry. And I was sleeping, I'm not gonna lie. The past couple days I was sleeping on my hair, wasn't wrapping it. That's the worst thing you could do. Here I am trying to revive it and I'm gonna give myself a little scalp massage. This also helps your hair grow. With the edges. I like to close my eyes because I really just be like, in the zone. Alright, so I'm actually going to leave this in my hair for about 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on when I want to get up and wash my hair and begin my wash routine. I'll be back when it's time for me to wash this out, condition, and style my hair. Oh my god, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I put this plastic cap on my head. Some people call it plastic bag, but it just fits so perfectly on my head, so that's what I'm gonna say it's for. And it's just like marinate. It's been about probably 45 minutes with this thing on, so I think it's time for us to go to the shower. Let's go. So first things first, obviously I'm gonna take these twists out and just do a little quick examination. Like, what did that PRE do? Let's see. Alright, so it looks really nice, very moisturized, you guys. My curls look amazing. So I'm going to start by washing it out, and typically when I wash my hair, I either wash it 2 times, maybe 3 times, but for this, I'm only going to shampoo it once. And I'm going to be using my Bounce Back shampoo. And I like to pull my hair and really get into my roots and then just bring the shampoo down the hair strand. So that way I'm not actually putting tangles in my hair as I wash it. Then for my conditioner, I'm going to go with the raw sugar conditioner that goes with the shampoo. And I like to separate my hair into 2 parts so that I can make sure it gets all the way through. And I could also do a little bit more detangling if I have to. I'm also going to add in a hair mask that I got from Trader Joe's. I actually really like it. It smells so good. The prayer hands, I use those all throughout my routine, and I'm also detangling. Wow, this is what it looks like with my conditioner in it. The curls look so amazing, you guys. Obviously, I'm gonna let that sit for a little while, and I'm gonna put a plastic cap, a real plastic cap this time, over my head. I guess I decided to just do a face mask as well, because why not? And I'm gonna use this time to bathe my body, and I'll be back when I'm done. Ooh, that face mask did such a nice job, okay? Skin is looking much clearer. So when I take this off, I absolutely love what my hair is feeling like. And I'm gonna rinse this with some cold water. And I'm not gonna run the water on my hair for too long. I'm just gonna do it just enough to get most of the product out. And then we'll move into the leave-in conditioner. So I'm also gonna be using 2 different leave-in conditioners for this. That way I'm getting maximum protection. I'm using the Mielle Organics and also a Care leave-in conditioner. Gonna show you guys the curls again with the leave-in conditioner. I'm actually gonna put a plastic cap over my head with the leave-in conditioner instead of just putting my towel on it. And I'm gonna let the plastic cap sit on my head as well after I get out the shower for another 15, maybe 20 minutes. Alright, so I just put this towel on it over the cap, the plastic cap. And this actually has been sitting in my hair for over an hour because I went to eat dinner. So because I have the plastic cap on over my leave-in conditioner, that's really gonna get the moisture to seal and lock in and penetrate through my strands and really stay. Let's take it off. All right. Okay, so it definitely feels moisturized. So in terms of styling your hair, I was thinking about doing a wash and go, but I do feel like what might be best is to do the normal, how I usually do a twist out one, because I actually never did a wash and go before. I think I'm gonna make that my next video where I'm gonna do a wash and go for the first time. In terms of retaining my moisture, I'm gonna make sure before I do anything else, I'm gonna take some of my olive oil. This is gonna just seal in any of the conditioner. And I like to get my edges because those are really dry. Alright, so now we're gonna rub that in. So just so you guys can see what products I'm using to keep in my moisture, I'm going with some of my faves that I already know work very well for retaining moisture. But let's first part it out. Alright, so here is my first section. Super detangled already. I'm gonna go in and I only have a little bit of this stuff left. Ooh, hopefully it's enough. It should be because I don't need that much. I already put like all the other good stuff inside. So this is the Curl Defining Cream from Eden Body Works. I love this stuff. And then I like to take the Dark and Lovely. This stuff is so good for my ends. So that's it. Just 2 products, and then we're just gonna twist it. With twisting, I would suggest trying to get them as even as possible so you don't have to borrow hair as you twist. And I could already feel like the ends of my hair feel so much better, because before I was like, oh my god, I think I need a trim, like my ends feel so dry, and now they feel so good. This Eden Body Works Curl Defining Cream is so good. This, with this Dark and Lovely Moisture Lock. If you guys seen my videos before, you will see that I use both of these products pretty religiously. I've tried different things, but when it comes for keeping my hair moisturized in the winter time, I have to stick with what I know is gonna work, and it's definitely these 2 products. Alright, so I'm gonna try and like make this part a zigzaggy or something, just because I don't want it to be super straight, because then you get a weird middle part in your head, which is so annoying. We're gonna get a section in the middle. They do not have to be perfect. Okay, let's see how long it goes to the front. Oh, it passes my chin. I remember when my hair didn't even pass my chin. But don't forget that you wanna also co-wash your hair maybe every week instead of washing it every week, and then wash it maybe every 2 weeks. Co-washing it is just a good way to keep the moisture in. I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and I'll be back just to show you guys what the finished twists are gonna look like before I go to bed. Alright, so basically this is what the twist looking like. I haven't seen my hair this moisturized in a very long time, so I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna let this sit overnight, let it dry up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with the finished look. Alright you guys, so I'm back and it is the next day, and I will have to say this is what my hair is looking like. The curls are very moisturized. I did undo my twist. You guys can see how I stretched them if you check out one of my videos. I'll link it here on how I stretch my hair with very little heat. One of my favorite things about this moisturizing method is that it doesn't leave my hair heavy and like extra like way down. As you can see, it's still very light. All right, so those products I use are not heavy at all. So yeah, this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a good thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye bye.